we will go ahead and get started. And looks like nobody's sharing their video. So this will be interesting for me, which is cool. You don't have to share your video. So let's get started. Child's pose. Bring your knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch the back of your mat. Get present to being here on your mat in this physical space, in your physical presence. Begin your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose, and begin to build your inner fire through your breath. Big, full, deep breaths into your back body, exhaling through your nose. Fill up and get present to your ribs contracting as you exhale. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Squeeze your forearms in towards center line. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Root down through your heels. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll pose. Press your hips up towards the ceiling. Drop your head towards the earth. Skin to muscle to bone, hug in. Sway from side to side. And then come up to standing and bring your hands to heart center. Press your thumbs into your chest. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Drishti open. We'll begin class with 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up, look up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Empty your breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. One more halfway lift, breathe in. And plant your hands, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, pull your shoulder blades together on your back as you breathe in. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Gaze between your big toes. 4 more big full breaths in. Empty out. Breathe in again. Intentional with your breath out. Fill up. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up, look up, breathe in, and bow, empty out. Halfway lift, breathe in, and flow. Plant your hands in high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, shoulder blades pinned together. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. 5 breaths right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Spread your fingers wide, root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Fill up. Soften your elbows as you empty. Good. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, look up, breathe in, lift up, and fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank. to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, lift your hips and breathe out. Gaze between your toes. See what there is to see. Spread your fingers wide, root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Get into the physicality of this posture. Come out of your head. Come into the physicalness. Skin to muscle to bone engagement. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. And fold. Exhale out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. And flow. Plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down to lift up. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Land. 5 breaths. Use these breaths as a measure for this posture, for this pose, for this position. And come into the physicalness. Notice your skin, the air on your skin. Take a breath in. Bend your knees, top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, look back, lift up, fold. Inhale, half lift. Vinyasa, high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Let it go. Fill up. Empty out. Breath in. Bend your knees. Breath out. Travel, top of your mat. Halfway lift as you fill up. Exhale, fold. Last sun A. Root down, reach up, look up, lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Up dog. Shoulders pinned together. Down dog, hips high. 5 breaths. And where can you soften? Soften your elbows, soften your knees, come into the physicalness of your body, the physicalness of this pose. Get into your skin. Get intimate with being in your skin, right here in your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Bend your knees, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift, fold, sit, chair pose. Squeeze, squeeze inner thighs together, squeeze knees together, and lift your heels. Come onto your tippy toes and squeeze your inner thighs more. Take another breath right here. Exhale, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, fill up. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Warrior 1, right side, step big. Command your mat. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up, breathe. Flow, plant your hands. Move through your vinyasa. High plank and low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, left side, step big. Take command of your mat. Squeeze in, root down, reach up, go up and go back. Go up and go back. Then flow as you exhale. Plant your hands. Move your gaze, move your body. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Gaze between your big toes. Soften your elbows. Yeah, good. Come into the physicalness of your body. Full inhale. Full exhale. Ooh, let the Ujjayi breath heat you from the inside out. So good. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, one breath, sit low, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in and flow with your body, with your breath. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side, right away. Step big, command your mat. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Flow, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Warrior one, left side, step big. Root down, reach up, go up and go back. Go up and go back, and then flow. Plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Breathe in. Let it go. 3 more, just like that. Fill up. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land, spring loaded, halfway lift. Fold. Sit low, reach high, chair pose. Bow. Halfway lift. Flow, high plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, right side, command your mat. Root down, reach up, go up and go back. Lift up, look up, flow, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Up dog, full breath in. Down dog, warrior one, left side, step big. Step big, command your mat. Root down, reach up, lift up, and flow, plant your hands. Move your body. High plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Yeah, use these 5 breaths to come back into the physicalness of your body. Come out of your head, all the things that have yet to come, all the things that have already happened. Focus on this breath that you're breathing right now. This breath that you are breathing right now. This breath that you're breathing right now. Again, fill up. Empty. Breath in. And bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, or jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, sit low, reach high, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, move with your breath, breathe in, flow, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side, step big, take up all the space, root down, reach up, lift up, look up, then flow, plant your hands, move through your vinyasa, high and low, get both. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side, step big. So much space, so much power. Reach up, lift up, look up, flow, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high behind you. Flex your foot. Bend your knees, stack your hips, come up onto your tippy toes of your bottom foot and peel open, flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Reach your right fingers to the earth underneath you. Can you see it there underneath you? Lift your hips higher. Lift your heart higher, then roll over, side plank, right hand center of your mat. Right away, pull your belly button in, lift your top foot, and send your gaze to your top hand. Lift your top hip 1 inch higher. Power up here from the floor to the core. Downward facing dog, let it go. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your left leg behind you, strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom foot and flip your dog. Both feet land on the earth. Press down through your heels, reaching your left hand, reaching through your left fingers. Look back. Can you see the earth underneath you? Lift. Side plank, left hand center of your mat. Core to floor. Pull in. Fly your top foot. Lift your top foot. Breathe here. So good. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Full breath in. Open your mouth. Stick out your tongue. Sigh it out. Again, breathe in. Make some noise. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Take up all the space of your mat. Bring your front thigh parallel to the earth. Bring your hips low, in line with your front knee. Hips low. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Lift your heart up towards the sky. Lift up, go up and go back. Go up and go back. Lift up out of your hips. Bring your hands to heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge to the right. Bring your elbow to your knee. Press them in towards one another and then spread your wings. Bring your right shoulder blade onto your back, your left shoulder blade onto your back. Press your left hamstring up. Open up to warrior two. So strong. Stay low. So strong. Stay low. Flip your front palm. Reach up. Reverse. Look up. Go up and go back. Lift up out of your hips. Extended side angle. Bring your forearm to your thigh or your fingers to the earth. Press your shin towards the front edge of your mat and press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Gravity wants to cave it in. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Take a breath here. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in again. Vinyasa. Plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Take a full breath in here. Step your left foot forward for crescent lunge. Root down through your front foot. Squeeze your inner thighs in and bring your hips low. Hips low in line with your knee. Yeah, take up a longer stance. So powerful. Low in the hips. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. From here, lift up out of your hips. Send your fingers up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Lift up, look up, lift up, go up and go back. Lift up, go up and go back. Bring your hands to heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge to the left. Bring your elbow to your knee into your elbow. Press them in towards one another and spread your arms open. Press your right hamstring more towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Power it up. Yes. Take a breath here. Warrior two. Back heel plants. Stacking front knee over front ankle. Pressing left knee towards left pinky toe, gaze over your front middle finger. Notice the power of this pose, the fire of this pose, the physicalness of this pose. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, look up, reach up, look up and look back. Extended side angle, left side. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth, yogi's choice. Stack your shoulders. Stack your shoulders, press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Send your gaze up. Spin your left lung under your right lung, back. One more breath here. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Move through high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Ha. Breathe in. And bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Sit low, reach high, chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Chair twist to the right. Squeeze into center line, press your elbow into your knee and pull back on your left hip. Your left knee is going to want to creep out in front of your right knee. Squeeze them in towards center line. Straighten your arms. Left fingers down, right fingers reach, and sit your hips low. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Fill up. Bow. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow. Inhale, sit low, chair pose, reach high. Hands to heart center, chair twist to the left. Bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow, and then pull back on your right hip to sit deeper. Open your wings. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Expand through your fingertips and sit your hips lower. Fill up here. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers and pull your chest to your thighs. Drop your head. Shake it from side to side. Shake it yes, shake it no. Lift up through your sits bones. Press down through your heels. Gaze at the back of your mat. Let your head be heavy. Drop your head, drop the knowing. Come into the physicalness of this posture. Release your big toes. Take palms to toes, forward fold. Hands all the way underneath your feet. Hands all the way underneath your feet. Make contact between your toes and your wrist creases and drop your head. Gaze way at the back of your mat. Come into the physicalness of your hands and your feet. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and shift your weight from one heel to the other. Come into the physicalness of this posture. Release palms to toes, forward fold, and take crow pose. Spread your fingers wide underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Your gaze is forward. Maybe you just stay here, lifting one foot at a time. Pulling the pit of your belly in and up, shifting your weight forward. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vinyasa. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. And slowly come up to standing and prepare for the standing balancing series. Eagle to begin with. Set your drishti, set your gaze, find your spot that is not moving. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bring your right thigh up and over your left. Bring your right arm up and under your left. Send your gaze through your hands. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Pull into center. Belly button, bottom ribs hug in. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Left foot roots into the earth. Right foot roots into the earth. Left thigh comes up and over and you squeeze. Squeeze your skin onto your muscles. Squeeze your muscles onto your bones. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders and then pull your shoulders together on your back. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Eagle, second set. Right thigh up and over. Drishti is set. Gaze is solid. Skin to muscle to bone engagement. And come into the posture. Bring your elbows up in line with your shoulders and pull your shoulders together on your back. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Left thigh up and over. Squeezing into center line. Squeezing everything into center. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Both feet on the earth. Standing leg raise. Bring your right knee into your chest. You can use the strap. You can use yogi toe lock on your big toe. You can just bring your hand to your shin. Yogi's choice. If you've got the toe grip, kick your right foot forward and pull your right shoulder back into your socket. Yeah. Open your right leg out to the side, hand on shin, foot on toe. Extend your left arm. Send your gaze to your left thumb. From the floor to the core, pull in and press out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Look up towards the ceiling. Then airplane pose, arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. Kick your right foot back behind you. Foot flexed. Drop your right hip like 3 inches. Lift up through your back, heel. Take a breath here. Bring your hands to heart center and pause. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth. Fingertips, spider fingers. Use a block if you have one. Stack your shoulders. Left fingers down. Right fingers reach. And look back and see the tips of your toes. See the tips of the toes on your right foot. And once you can see them, lift your back foot like 4 inches higher. Feel that expansion through your inner thigh. Wake up your back foot and join both feet on the earth and come back up to standing. Reset, switch sides. Bring your left knee into your chest. Wake up your left foot. Take the yogi toe lock if you did on the other side. Check it out here today. Kick your foot forward if you have the yogi toe lock. Pull your left shoulder back into its socket. Open your leg out towards the left. Extend your right arm. From core to floor, pull in and press out. Pull in and press out and get huge, get big here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Look up, lift up. Airplane pose, arms back by your sides. Kick your left leg strong, 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 strong back. Toes point down, dropping your left hip, lifting from the inseam. Chin out of your chest. Good. Bring your hands to heart center. Half moon, right hand down to the block. Stacking your shoulders, sending your gaze up towards your left fingers. Can you see the tips of your left toes as you send your gaze to the ceiling, to the sky? Lift your back foot higher once you see your toes. Rooting down through your standing foot, expanding from the inside out, right here, right now. Join both feet on the earth and come up to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Yeah. Dancer pose. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Grab the inside of your right foot with your right hand. Come into the posture. Kick your right foot towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Bring your back thigh parallel to the earth. Press your toes up. Kick up. Your fullest expression on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Right arm reaches high. Left hand reaches out. Grab the inside of your left foot and go. Go, yogi. Dancer pose. Put your toes on the sky. Your back thigh parallel with the earth. Rooting down through your standing foot. Pull your belly button in and express out. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Second set. Right side. And go someplace new. Let the pose land in your body. Make the shape. Let it land. And go someplace new. Maybe you close one eye, like maybe you do in tree. Maybe you try this here in dancer. See what happens. Let yourself be messy. Let yourself be in the process of being present and being messy. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. And let yourself be messy. The only thing you can actually control is your breath, which then leads to how you react to things. Take the posture. Yeah, last one, left side. And kick your foot towards the ceiling. Pull in as you press out. Pull in as you press out. Allow it to be messy. Allow yourself to maybe fall out of the pose. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to standing. Both feet rooted into the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. Tree pose. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Bring your left foot to your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press your foot into your leg into your foot. Equal pressure here. From the floor to the core, pull in, lift up, reach up. Go up and go back. Go up and go back until you fall out of your tree. Go up and go back. Allow yourself to be messy. Allow yourself to fall out of your tree. Good work. Switch sides. Left foot to ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Equal pressure. From the floor to the core, pull in, lift up. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Invite yourself to be playful in this pose. Fall out of your tree and come back up to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in and flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Step your right foot forward and set up for triangle pose. Right foot forward, hand to a block on the outside of your right shin, stacking your shoulders, reaching your left fingers towards the ceiling, pressing out through your left pinky toe. Soften your knees, soften your elbows. Breathe in. Exhale, come up to standing. Pivot both toes, long edge of your mat, side facing wide angle forward fold. Bring your fingertips down to the earth. Walk them back in line with your toes. And then wiggle your feet wider. And drop your head. And be here, in your feet, in your body, head heavy, gaze soft. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Pivot your right toes to the front edge of your mat. Bring your left foot halfway up and set up for pyramid pose. Short stance, wide stance. Yes. Hips facing forward. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling and then hinge. Reach for your front foot. Bring your fingertips down to the earth or to a block, but softness through your nose towards your knee. Press down through your back heel. Take a breath in. Let it go. A twisting triangle. Left hand stays where it is. Right fingers reach for the ceiling. Pressing down through your back heel. Reaching your fingers towards the sky. Take a breath here and twist, twist, twist. Breathe in. Exhale, flow. Plant your hands and move through high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot forward for triangle. Left foot steps forward. Front heel to back arch alignment, stacking your shoulders, using blocks, using tools to press out through your extremities. Pull into your core, press out through your extremities. Soften your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. And come up to standing. Pivot both toes to the long edge of your mat. Clasp your hands at the small of your back. Press your shoulder blades together. Lift through your heart. Side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind. Soft elbows. Softness in your elbows. Pressing your fists up. Shoulders away from your ears. Pressing out through the pinky toe edges of your feet. Big breath in. Exhale it out. And breath in. And come up to stand. Set up for pyramid pose. Opposite side. Left toes, point them towards the short edge of your mat. Bring your right foot halfway up. Pivot. Pull into core, belly button, bottom ribs. Hinge and reach towards your left pinky toes. Bring your fingertips to a block. Soften your nose towards your knee. Press out through your right heel. Fill up. And empty out over your front leg. Again, breathe in. And twisting triangle. Right hand stays, left fingers reach for the ceiling. Peel your heart open. Press down through your back heel. Fill up. And twist, twist, twist. Breathe in right here. And flow. Plant your hands. Move through your vinyasa. High plank and low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. We'll do 3. Lower down halfway, low plank. Press up to high plank. Down to low plank. Back up to high plank. And slow and controlled lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms touch down in the earth. Bring your right ear to the mat and breathe. Locust pose as you breathe in. Rise up. Stay here. Soften. Let your breath go. Breathe in. Fly. Hands hard. Feet. Rise up. Stay. Let your breath go. One more. Breathe in. Rise high. Lower all the way down. Place your left ear on the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. And then locust pose, second set. Press down through your pubic bone to rise up. Fly, hands hard, feet. And we're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your feet. Bend your knees. Grab your feet or your ankles. Maybe you do one leg at a time. Maybe you grab both feet. No matter. We're going to do 2 of them, so be able to get both sides. Squeeze your knees in towards the center of your mat and rise up. Kick your feet into your hands. Kick your foot into your hand and rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release with control. Swish your legs from side to side. And floor bow, second set. Grab your feet, grab your ankles, and kick and rise up. Kick and rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control, lower down. Swish your legs from side to side. Extend them out long behind you, upward facing dog. Upward facing dog for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Stack your hips over your knees. Toes tucked, toes untucked. Brick between your thighs, yogi's choice. Lift up through your heart. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Send your gaze into where you cannot see. Trust yourself and then soften for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, sit back on your heels. Breathe. Let it go. And then second set, camel. Something new, something different, see something different. Lift up, look up, go up and go back. Lifting up out of your hips, up out of your heart for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, sit back on your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. And make your way onto your back and set up bridge pose. Come into bridge pose right away. Touch your heels to set the distance of your bridge and then lift your hips up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Press down through your heels. Press down through your fist. If you have a fist at the small of your back, press down through your forearms. Lift up, lift up, lift up, and lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Set that breath free. And then again, rise up, bridge or wheel. Rise up, lift your hips, lift your heart, go up. Rise up, yogi. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. And then set it up again. Number 1 of 5. Rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breath in. Breath out. And set it up and go. Rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control. Lower down. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, rise up, set it up and go. Bridge or wheel, rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in, breathe out. Number 4 of 5, rise up. Bridge or wheel, come into the physicalness of this experience right here. Let yourself crack open for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down with control. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last back bend, last heart opener of this practice. Rise up, bridge or wheel, crack it open once more, one final time for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press your soles together. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And let your eyes be open. Let your body be soft and heavy. Happy baby. Bend your knees, grab your feet. Press your tailbone into the earth. The back of your head, press it into the earth. Rock from side to side. And then release your happy baby. Kick your feet towards the ceiling. Flex your feet, hands to the nape of your neck. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Lift your shoulders up off the earth and pulse towards your left pinky toe. Little baby pulses for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wake up your feet. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Home stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. Press up through your heels. Pull your toes towards your face. Wake up your legs. Wake up your hamstrings. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your left leg down to a hover. Press out through your heel like pow, like mean it. Press out through your heel. Yes, good work. Lift your shoulders up. Pulse towards your right pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, little baby pulses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone. We'll do 5 of the 30-60 legs. Lower your legs down 30 degrees. Then another 30. Press out through your heels. Bring your feet to a hover. Press out through your heels. Look up and see your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. That was 1. Number 2, lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet. Pull your belly button in. Look up and see your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Number 3, lower down 30. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Lower down 30 more. Hover your feet. Lift your shoulders. Look at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Number 4, lower down 30. Then 60. Hover your feet. See your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one, lower down 30. 60, press out through your heels. Yes, good, lower down. Hover your feet, see your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. And yogi bicycles, abdominal twists. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck and work to stack your knees over your hips. Flex your feet. Kick your right foot out strong, like you're going to kick the wall, kick the fence. Bring your elbow towards your knee, but keep your knee over your hip. Yes. And then switch sides for 30. Slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Breath in and breath out. 3 high boats to low boats. High boat. Cinch it up. High boat. Lower down, low boat. High boat. Number 2, low boat. High boat number 3. Low boat number 3 and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full body stretch. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Yeah, roll over for downward facing dog. Extend your right leg high, strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. We will not be here for long. Fold over your front thigh. Bring your forehead down to the earth and be here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. Half pigeon left side. Lift your left leg long. Yeah, bend your knees, stack your hips, and come into the posture. Fold over your front thigh. And we're here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double pigeon. Bring your right shin around and stack it on your left shin. Set up the posture. We will not be here for long. Flex your feet a lot. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch the stack. Left shin on top, right shin on bottom. Set up the posture. Flex your feet, and we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set up frog pose. Real quick, come into the pose. Knees wide. Thighs out at 90, shins out at 90, feet out at 90. Come into the posture. Bring your forearms down to the earth. Flex your feet a lot. And we're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come out of frog and set up seated single leg extension with your right leg long and your left foot to your right inner thigh. Set up the posture. Reach your fingers, reach for your toes, send your nose towards your knee for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Left leg long, right foot to left inner thigh. And come into the posture and soften over your left knee for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up to seated. Paschimottanasana. Both legs extend long. Reach your fingers. Hinge. Reach forward. Soften over towards your toes, over your knees, over your thighs for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands, bend your knees, press your feet into the earth, lift your hips, lift your gaze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fish pose. Bring your hands underneath your hips, your forearms to the earth. Lifting from your chest, lifting through your heart. Look up, lean back for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up out of fish and set up your inversion. Headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, waterfall pose with a brick underneath your tailbone. Go upside down. Headstand, press down so much through your forearms. Pull your bottom ribs in, your belly button in, lifting through your heels. Gaze at the back of your mat. And take the next 3 breaths to slowly lower down from whatever inversion you chose, slow and controlled. Good work. Good control. Child's pose. And then make your way onto your back. Supine twist, right knee, hug it into your chest. Send your gaze out towards your right thumb. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Gaze out to your right thumb. And see what there is to see. Hear what there is to hear. And then change sides. Left knee into your chest. Right hand takes your left knee across your body. Gaze at your left thumb. See what there is to see. Hear what there is to hear. And come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the soles of your feet into one another. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let your breath be your breath. Release control over your Ujjayi breathing. Notice the back of your head pressing into the earth. And extend your legs out long on your mat. Bring your feet wide, maybe feet off the edges of the mat. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And from here, we will seal class with 3 ohms. Let the vibration of your ohm trickle from the back of your skull all the way to the back of your heels. Notice how different the resonance is. Take a big breath in. Let your body come into stillness. Let your eyes be heavy. Your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Send some gratitude out into your body for showing up, for coming to your mat, for doing this work, for being present, for creating heat, for moving energy, and for being up to something bigger than yourself, for connecting into the community of people all over the planet practicing yoga. Let the earth support you through your Shavasana. You can stay here for as long as you like. Namaste.